going on, everyone? I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday weekend. And I want to do Strike While the Iron is Hot. It's a perfect good time. It's the unofficial Star of Summer. And how appropriate, because Disney Plus recently put out a documentary about the Beach Boys. And of course, when I heard about this, I was stoked. I was like, oh my goodness, I love the Beach Boys. And of course, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. They're one of the bands of back in the day, between them and the Beatles. I'm like, well, here's the thing. Pardon the shaky cam. Here's the thing. As much as I respect the Beatles, I'm not much of a fan of them. I love the Beach Boys, okay? And of course, that's what this whole documentary was all about. It was all about the legacy of the Beach Boys, as well as kind of telling us, okay, there was always a battle of the charts for supremacy between the Beatles and the Beach Boys. And of course, it's one of those things where it's like we can do better than you kind of thing. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, no offense to John, Paul, and Ringo and George. I mean, they're the Fab Four, but I feel like John and Paul were more jerks to poor Brian Wilson than you think. Okay, but that's just me, and that's from what I read. I have their book, but I felt like this documentary did just shine a light on the good, and not so much the bad stuff. Like they really wanted to explain and give what the heck is going on with the legacy of the whole Wilson family, their friend, them, Mike Love, their friends Al Jardine and Bruce Johnston, them all, and practically every member. You get my point. And just going through the hits, and of course it just brought nostalgia to me because I would listen to them every summer, and of course just now that we know what we know, it's like, man, it just again usually, again, they are America's band, and sure enough, every band will always have their dark times and their good times, and that's what this documentary kind of did. And by the end of this documentary, I was surprised, happy, and just joyed to know that I felt like the rift between the family is kind of been mended, and I hope we do get a very good, honest to goodness, tour with the Beach Boys, but before they hopefully retire. I mean, I know. Let's see, Brian Wilson, his health isn't as well. Mike Love, he's still able to sing. I mean, you've heard him sing in my concert video that I put out all those years ago. But yeah. I mean, you can't catch the magic. Obviously, Dennis and Carl are no longer with us. Dennis unfortunately drowned in '83. Carl Wilson died of cancer in the late '90s, and of course, it's a damn shame. But again, I was just positively surprised of what they used for the purposes of this documentary, and just getting this going blow by blow. I'm surprised they omitted Brian's reclusive years and the infamous Dr. Eugene Landy and him trying to just control Brian. Of course, that's all topic for another day, which I'm going to encourage you guys just find the movie Love and Mercy, which documents this entire story in a different way. And it stars John Cusack and Elizabeth Banks. I would say give that a watch. I have it. In fact, I might review that sometime this summer. So that's a feature movie review. But other than that, I feel like this documentary, if you're a fan of the Beach Boys, if you just love their music and you just want to know more about them, I'd say give this documentary a watch. You'll be surprised. You'll learn some stuff. You'll be laughing. You'll be cheering. You'll be crying. But by the end, like I said, you'll be hopeful to say, yes, I want to see the Beach Boys in concert again, and I hope they do, because I would love to see all of them on stage, like I just mentioned, or whoever's left, and just sing their hearts out, playing California Girls, Fun, Good Vibrations, all of them. And of course, that's how much, if you know a Beach Boys songs, you will just know it from start to finish. You don't even need to look up freaking lyrics for any of them, because you just know them so well, because they've been burned into your skull, they've been burned to the radio, and all that good stuff. All right. Now enough of that. If I had to give this movie a score, I'm giving this a big high in my opinion, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. It's almost damn near perfect, okay? And, of course, I'm glad that they did. I'm glad this came out at a good time. I encourage you guys to give this movie a watch. Give the documentary a watch. I also encourage you to look up Love and Mercy and Me. You'll watch that. You will enjoy that, all right? That does it for this week, or it does it for today. Thumbs up video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more awesome, exciting content.